Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video of mine. And in this news update video, I have a community transmission from Ben the Community Manager detailing hero voices. We have confirmation who is voicing Anakin, Count Dooku, Obi-Wan and General Grievous, plus more information. So let's just get straight into it. So this community transmission just went up a few moments ago and it does detail lots of different stuff. So it talks about capturing the feeling, the essence of Star Wars, especially in the sound. How do they make Obi-Wan and General Grievous sound how they should? And it also details the focus feedback that Ben did request from us. A few months ago, Ben put out some posts asking for our voice lines we'd like to see the 4 new heroes have in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Of course, everyone said hello there, even though Ben did confirm that is going to be in there. But later on in the community transmission, it announces who is going to be voicing these heroes. So, Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be James Arnold Taylor. James will be reprising his role as Obi-Wan as he did in the Clone Wars TV show, and I'm sure many of you are going to be very happy with that. Same goes for General Grievous. Matthew Wood, a sound engineer on the Star Wars movies, but also the voice of General Grievous in Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars TV series. He is back doing General Grievous as expected. And a really interesting side note to go with this is it also states he will be conducting the post-processing work himself to give General Grievous his iconic sound. That is epic. So not only is he doing his voice acting, he's also mixing it and making sure it's spot on for Battlefront 2, which is really good to hear. And then we have Anakin Skywalker, and Clone Wars show fans, Star Wars Rebels, the Forces of Destiny, Matt Lanter is going to be taking up Anakin Skywalker once again for Battlefront 2. So there you have it. We have one more left to confirm, and it has been confirmed that voice actor and fan favourite Corey Burton from the Clone Wars animated show will be joining the Battlefront 2 cast as Count Dooku. So that's very, very good. All 4 actors from the Clone Wars TV show are going to be taking up their roles once again. So this is going to be very awesome. I know a lot of people are going to be very happy with this. Some people will be saying, why didn't they get Hayden Christensen, or why didn't they get Ewan McGregor? But it's more a fact that these guys have played these roles for a lot longer, technically, in terms of how much voice work they've done. And it's weird, but a lot of fans sort of would associate these actors' voices from the TV show more so with those characters now, and I think it was a choice that, one, they probably couldn't afford necessarily to get some of the other actors, but also focused on getting a perfect mix, because I think it'll be good. You know, most people like the Clone Wars TV show, and they like the voice acting, so that's what we're going to go with. There is also a few paragraphs about what went down in the recording studio and just detailing what they would do, such as the friendly banter between Anakin and Obi-Wan. Of course, that's going to be in the game. It's really exciting to hear this sort of stuff, and if you do want a full read on all of this, there will be a link to the community transmission down below, and I would recommend checking that out after this video. And the final thing we have to talk about today is some of the voice lines Obi-Wan and General Grievous will be getting in Battlefront 2. So let me go down the list. Let's start with the hero we're going to be getting the first, which is General Grievous. So this is just a selection of some of his voice lines, and it is starting with, "You are a bold one. Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection. You must realise you are doomed. I wield great power, Jedi fool. The story of Obi-Wan ends here. Make peace with the Force now, for this is your final outing. Your screams are like music to my audio receptors." And this was teased by Dennis multiple times. And finally, the Kaleesh are not known for their mercy. Now let's take a look at some Obi-Wan we'll be getting. "Hello there." Of course. So uncivilized. "Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me? When I cut you in half, I should have aimed for your neck instead." Now that's pretty cool. That is going to be awesome against Darth Maul. "You haven't exactly impressed me today. The strongest defense is a swift and decisive offense. I understand you have some troubles recently. Like bathing in a lake of venom mites. So that is it for everything we know about the hero voices so far. Next week there will be a new community transmission dedicated to General Grievous, which will include all of the information we need to know about him. It's going to be covering all of the topics from star cards to emotes to appearances to abilities, everything, and I cannot wait for that. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Which voice lines are you most excited for? I know Hello There is going to be like the most popular one, but I'm just asking anyway. And check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen if you did miss them, and I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.